All right, we're on Raccoon City playing the Wraith. We have add-ons to help us break pallets quickly. We have Brutal to help us break pallets quickly. We have Leverage and Sloppy Butcher because we're going to be that guy and probably go back to the hook. Assuming we get hooks in this game. Based on the way we played in our last match, we got nothing. Where are the survivors? Oh yeah, I can break that really quick, buddy. That should have landed, right, Vittoria? That does. No one here, no one here, no one here, no one here. All right. Where are your teammates, Vittoria? And that gen is almost done. Yeah, we're gonna all right, we're gonna leave him down. Oh, there they are. Lagoon? Yeah, we're gonna break that really fast. Vittorio's still on the ground. Why is Vittorio still on the ground? Tried to block the pallet, but I couldn't get in front of her. All right, they picked Vittorio up. All right. Again, I tried to block the window. I just couldn't. I'm just not good enough at the game, Magoon. That time we blocked the pallet. Yeah, we blocked it that time. One thing about Raccoon City is that these corridors should work to our advantage. Let's get rid of this spoon. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a fan of it. Whatever it is, I'm not a fan. Vittorio, you're not a gen or a wall. Look, I gave you a second chance before. You're gonna give up on Hulk, aren't you? I sense this coming. Other two survivors are... Somebody's here. Nicolas Cage. Let's get everybody injured. Stop running inside of me. I feel violated. How? Whatever. Aggravated Magoon. Aggravated Magoon. Feel like I should have had the fang. Oh, that's a nice fade. Right, Cage is healed. We got 2 hooks on Meg, 2 hooks on Vittorio. That's a wall. All right. They did not heal that poor Vittorio. That poor Vittorio's on death hook. They didn't heal him. They did not heal that poor Vittorio. All right, Meg, you ran into us. I don't think the cage is still in this game. I mean, she knows I saw her, right? Well, I guess this is where the match ends then. That's awkward. Since you're not resisting, and since I might need another hook, I'm gonna carry you here. Thank you, Nick. Fang, I would let you go under normal circumstances, except I need to Mori somebody as the Wraith. I have a daily for that. I've had a daily for that. If it makes you feel any better, I'm gonna do it here in front of the police station. I'm sorry, like I said, normal circumstances, we'd let you go, but I have a daily. Call a policeman if you're not happy. I'm sorry. All right. That's a 4K as the Wraith, and yes, we got our daily done. That was one of the reasons we were playing the Wraith. This build is not the strongest on the surface, but sloppy on the Wraith, a good perk. Wraith is good for hit and run. There were a couple times we were able to spread damage around and keep everybody injured, at least most people injured. Leverage we've said it before, and I'm gonna repeat it. This is a poorly designed perk. Leverage 100% not only incentivizes going back to the hook, which we did, but it incentivizes going after the person that was unhooked, which is not what we like to do and what is not considered to be fun gameplay for most people, at least certainly the survivors. We did that right at the beginning of the match. They unhooked the Vittorio. We were in the vicinity. We went back to the hook. They left Vittorio there. Whoever was healing him ran. Vittorio just stood there under hook, looked at us with his sad eyes, and knew we were going to do exactly what we did, which was down him again because they couldn't get the heal off between Sloppy and Leverage. And then, to be fair, we left him alone, left him on the floor. We let somebody go to pick him up, but whoever picked him up never healed him fully, and they had time to do that. Second time we found Vittorio, he was trying to blend into the wall, I guess, standing next to that gen we kicked. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing for much of the match. At some point, they just started giving up. The Fang took the hit, but the cage, when we hooked the cage, he was just standing underneath the hook and he wasn't moving. I think they all knew at that point where this was headed. Because as Wraith, we can get back to the hook quickly. We can interrupt those heals. With Sloppy, means that person, even if we do go after the rescuer, that other person isn't going to have any heal progress. We can keep people injured. We chewed through the pallets relatively quick. I just will repeat it. We every now and then run it to illustrate it. Leverage, poorly designed perk. Anything that incentivizes doing kind of what we did as an effective strategy, and it is very effective, especially on a killer like this, is a badly designed perk. They probably should rework it into something else. I'm sure they won't, because that's the way behavior rolls, but hey, we got our Mori for our daily. We get the 4K as the Wraith here in the event on RPD.